All right, this is Nostrovini, part two of December 8th comedy stuff in the newspapers. Actually, this is not from today's newspapers, Variety. I fell behind, so some of this news made me a little bit old. Now, the first thing we got here is Mike Pompeo, one of the key members of the Trump administration, has said that Randy Weingart, the teachers union head, is the most dangerous person in the world. Not Putin, not Kim, the supreme leader of all of North Korea, who sends missiles over the ocean to scare the Japanese and the South Koreans and us. Not Putin, who poisons people and invades countries. No, no, no. Not who? Not a bad piece. He's not that. No, the Chinese guy. Yin Yang Yu. I don't know what his name is. It's dangerous. And I agree with Dr. Pompey, or Mr. Pompey. Randy Gardner is the most dangerous person in the world. Because you don't want to take the mask off to teach the kids, because the kids are immune. And you say, well, what about the teachers? They don't want to get the COVID. They can get sick a little heavy, and they're sickly. Well, that's when you got to have the mentality of a Marine when you are a teacher. You can't put yourself ahead of the children. The children are our future. Well, not my future. I ain't no longer for this earth. And as a person who has all the comorbidities, I'd take my chances if I was a teacher, if I was licensed. Of course, they wouldn't license me. That would probably break a few state laws. But that's not the point. The point is Randy Gard kept people from going to school for a long time. That's why you're going to have a generation of weirdos. Weirdos. Will the freaks, not the meeks, inherit the earth? That's what I want to know. I should see, if you wanted to fight and have a debate, I'd like to see them both in the octagon. Oh, yes. Oh, it's Mr. Ron Sanctimonious DeSantis. And I like the title Sanctimonious Ron against Disney. Disney, who wants our children. Yes, Disney, who wants to awaken the inner freak in all the children. Well, you're not going to get it as long as Mr. DeSantis won't give you your tax break. Sexuality does not belong in Disney movies, unless it's very subliminal, like a woman passing out and being kissed and woken up around a bunch of midgets. That is that has to be the. I don't want to even know. Get the point. Oh. Tyson stands by junk CPO. Now, apparently, the head of Tyson, which is one of the biggest corporate guys and a descendant of the original Mr. Tyson who established the Tyson Meat and Food Company, he got drunk, blind drunk, and he ended up in a woman's apartment sleeping in her couch. Shades of Morton Downey. Yes, he did that too. Apparently, people can get so drunk that they go into somebody else's house and they fall asleep on the couch. They blackout drunk. He wasn't blackout drunk. Now, Mr. Tyson, if you weren't blackout drunk, that means it's a home invasion. It's a criminal act. Even your defense doesn't make sense. Put down the booze. You're a rich person. You might put pressure on yourself. Apparently, you can't handle your liquor. He was a skinny guy, too. What was this? No, I like this rich guy who just bought the Twitterverse. Twitter. But he wants to put chips in all of us to keep track. The site, so you got good sight. I don't know. Seems a little off to me because they could keep track of us like LoJack the whole population. Chips and robot chips in the brain. But what if it helps people talk? What if it helps people see? What if it helps people dealing with all kinds of stuff? Yeah, it's a challenge. If somebody would try to LoJack the population, all 8 billion of us. I don't like it. It makes me paranoid. So you don't want to see me paranoid. Keep an eye on you. Keep an eye on everybody. Keep an eye on those people back there. Oh, what was that girl's name? The lesbian basketball. What was her name? Gardner. She was just released in expansion program to release people in exchange for Russian people that we were holding. So we got one super duper lesbian tall uh, um, black basketball player girl in exchange for the Merchant of Death. Now, I'm happy she's there. Yeah, he was a gun runner. He's putting guns in everybody's hands and blowing up people and causing wars. The only guns she had were those super duper lesbian biceps of hers. But she was saved because they put her in a colony, a penal colony, one of the worst in the world. God knows what happened to her. Probably she had to fight like a gladiator, a lesbian gladiator in the pits fighting Russians, male and female. I can visualize. I've seen a lot of episodes. Anyway, I have nothing to say. I am gonna put this in my machine and send it to people. And then tonight I am over. Oh yes. Let me close this down. I'm gonna smile. Hopefully they'll okay. Well, I got food in my mouth. What the hell?